Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Shook Unscripted. I've got an update for you guys that will blow your mind. It's happening, folks. It's finally happening. I was actually sleeping and I woke up to use the bathroom and checked YouTube and saw this community tab from Becky Williams, aka Kind of Good Kind of Beck, aka Amberlyn Reed's ex-girlfriend, the one that took care of her when she was sick, when she needed somebody the most. Becky was there for Amberlyn. Recently, we saw Amberlyn and Destiny actually arguing on a phone call on Destiny's live stream. It was the most ridiculous thing. Amberlyn claims that she didn't know that she was being filmed. You guys should watch the video from a couple of days ago if you haven't heard about this, just to get the rundown. After that went down, Amberlyn took to her community tab to manipulate us by telling us that she didn't know that they were on live and she wouldn't have talked about Becky if she knew that this was public. Apparently, she thought that she was having a private conversation with Destiny, but a lot of people have called BS on that, specifically because Destiny was on YouTube, so it was for the world to see. Didn't Amberlyn have her browser open? Wasn't she on her computer? Didn't she see that Destiny was still on? It's not like Destiny recorded this without Amberlyn's knowledge and threw it up on YouTube. Do you guys buy Amberlyn's excuse that she didn't think that they were on a live stream, or do you think that she knew exactly what she was doing? I'm actually kind of mixed on this because why would she put all of that out there? She looked so bad. And when it came to the Destiny's brother situation, it seemed like she was dangling that over Destiny's head. I mean, we know Amber, she loves to control the narrative, and there's no way that she would want that out there. I guess that Becky was watching behind the scenes. She actually took to her community tab to clap back at Amberlyn. This is the moment that we have all been waiting for. Well, not quite yet, but this is our little teaser, an appetizer, if you will, to the main course that may or may not be coming in the future. What we have heard from Becky recently is that she's not doing very well at all in regards to her mental headspace. The past couple of years for Becky have not been the best. Add on to that everything that, the world went through during those past couple of years too, right? So let's go ahead and read this community tab from Becky. This is a doozy. Trust me, this is worth it. OMG, what I put her through. She is so delusional. Right off the bat, Becky is definitely coming in hot here, calling Amberlyn delusional. Tell us something that we don't know. Maybe she wants me to tell everyone what she put me through and all my close family and friends. I'm not the only person Amber has done wrong. She's talking about multiple people here, actually. I can name a few off the bat. Becky's mom, Rafe, possibly Eric and Ricky. Why aren't they friends anymore? She's pushing me, you guys, and I'm not in the mental headspace to deal with her. Like, I don't even want to waste a second of my time on her because she's not worth it. Amber has been pushing Becky for the past couple of years. I mean, ever since they broke up, she had continued to speak on Becky in a very negative light, and Becky had said a couple of things here and there, but nothing to the extent of what Amber was going on about. And then for Wifey to hop on Instagram, remember that, and call Becky a liar when she was speaking her truth. After everything that has come out, I believe Becky 100% over anything that Amber says, to be honest. Like, I don't even want to waste a second of my time on her because she's not worth it. Girl, I feel like advice for Becky would be to maybe just do a video, get it out there. And I know, like, I'm a drama channel, so like, of course I want her to do a video and talk about this situation, but it is actually healing to put stuff out there. Let people know how you're feeling, how you're doing, what happened. And you can put that video out there, call it a day, wash your hands and move on. I honestly think that that would be a good thing for Becky right now. If she doesn't want to do it, if it's too much for her and she doesn't want to waste any of her time, like she says, I also understand that too. She's not worth it, but she gave me and quite a few other people in my life trauma. That's a pretty serious statement there. Trauma implies that Amberlyn was being abused in nature, right? I don't talk to Destiny much, but she offered to do a live. Amber talking about what I supposedly did to her, maybe we should compare. I do think, and back in the day we talked about this situation at length, that this was a pretty toxic relationship, and I'm sure they both did things to each other, right? But I do tend to think that Amberlynn was the aggressor in many of these situations, and the things that Becky did probably don't even compare. Maybe I should come out with everything. Do it, Becky. Just lay all your cards out there. It feels good to just let it out. Or maybe I should let nature take its course for a person like Amber. Ooh, whatever shall I do? So here Becky is kind of dangling that carrot. She is threatening Amber to come out with her truth and tell the story of what really happened between them. I did write down a couple of things that we know that Amber put Becky through. Maybe in the comment section, you guys can talk about some other moments where Amberlynn put Becky through hell. But the first situation is that Amberlynn moved wifey into the apartment that she was sharing with Becky before Becky even had a chance to move out. I mean, just imagine how awkward that would be. Your ex-girlfriend is moving in a complete stranger to you. You don't know this person. You haven't been talking to this person. I realize it's Amberlynn's apartment and she has the right to do that, but it just seems like an awful, awful situation to be in. No wonder Becky left as fast as she could right after that happened. And when they broke up, I mean, Amberlynn left her high and dry. Remember, Becky had to make that GoFundMe, and it was this whole drama situation. People were upset with Becky. People don't like these kinds of GoFundMes, especially when someone doesn't have like a job and they're capable of working. So Becky was left in a situation where she basically had nothing to her name. She had lived off of Amberlynn for years, but she was taking care of Amber during one of the lowest points in both of their lives. Amber was at her highest weight. She had cancer. Remember, after Amber's cancer surgery, Becky took care of her. She wiped her. She cleaned her. She literally did everything for her. And Amber couldn't help her out at all monetarily. We know Amber has the dough. She even made Becky pay for half of the Netflix because they were using the same login. Becky helped you out. You could have at least helped her out a little bit, at least get situated, right? In 2019, Amberlynn recorded Becky during her birthday. And at that time, Becky was on a lot of medication. It was not sitting right with her. It was clear as day that something was going on. And if I was Becky, I wouldn't want that on the internet. But Amber's gonna be Amber. And it's just my personal belief that because there was so much heat on Amberlynn at this time, she used this footage of Becky completely out of it as a distraction from that, because she knew that people in the comment section were going to be discussing Becky instead of her transgressions. Of course, there was absolutely no need for her to put Becky on YouTube in a state like that. I realize it's Amberlynn's job, but she could keep Becky out of the videos for a little while. She could edit her out. But it seemed like the most important thing to Amber at that time was money. Of course, there was the voicemail that Amberlynn left for Becky's dying mother. Becky's mom had literally just woken up from cancer surgery, and she had to deal with this.
I'm tired of not being appreciated when I try to help you the best that I can, and it's just frustrating. This whole situation is super frustrating.
Talking to Becky's mom,
and I
right after she had her surgery. I'm going to put it out there how Amberlynn really treated Becky's mom. Don't let her fool everyone, please.
I am not trying to argue with you. That is the last thing I want to do since you just got out of surgery. I don't want to cause any more stress onto you, onto Becky, onto anyone in your family, onto myself, because that's just not going to fix anything.
It's not the time, Amberlynn.
I'm just tired of the added drama onto my YouTube.
This woman is recovering from surgery. Do you think that she really cares about your YouTube channel?
I'm tired of not being appreciated when I try to help you the best that I can. It's just frustrating. This whole situation is super frustrating, and I finally just kind of wanted to speak upon the situation. I have left comments on your Facebook regarding your cancer. I have asked how you're doing. I have been there in that sense. And, you know, we don't have to really go down the line of, oh, you didn't message me, because I can say the same about you, where not once have you thanked me personally for the money I was going to give you.
I thought it would be as good a time as any to bring this one back. So last year, around August 2022, Amber was answering questions on Instagram, and somebody asked her if Becky was concerned when she was bleeding back in 2019. And Amberlynn had actually responded saying that Becky wasn't concerned at all. Someone posted in Becky's comment section asking her to respond to what Amberlynn was saying on Instagram, running her mouth about Becky, telling lies again. And this is what Becky said in response to that situation. Everyone took it seriously. She didn't listen to any of us. She's the one who let fear get in the way. There's no making her do anything, not even her current partner, wifey. I'm tired of talking about her and I want to move on. That night she went to the ER. Yeah, at first I didn't take her seriously because everyone knows how she is. She herself has said she has been a hypochondriac, which is interesting because that was just touched upon on yesterday's video. As soon as I realized how bad it was, which was literally like 20 minutes after she even asked to go to the ER, I was all for it because it truly was the scariest thing to have witnessed what I did that night. Keep in mind, Amberlynn said that Becky just wasn't concerned at all. Why would she even say that? She was her girlfriend at the time. Clearly she was concerned. If only she wouldn't have ignored people who actually cared about her. I have a handful and a half of people who also told her she needed to go to the gynecologist. The reason I have not said anything is, first off, I want to be completely done with that part of my life. It's the past and does nothing for my present or future. Also, I have been very sick, and before I got sick, I was busy. I owe no one this explanation, but maybe she forgot. But we all did love and care about her. Seems it slipped her mind. Glad she recovered from that nightmare, but I'm done with it all. I've got a lot of hard stuff going on already. So like I said, that was from August 2022. As we can see from this community tab post, even almost a year ago, Becky was done with Amber. She didn't even really want to talk about her. Of course, Amberlynn was in love with Destiny years into their relationship. That's another thing that she put her through. I really do think that Becky should just once and for all lay everything out there and be done. That would probably be the best thing for her. People are going to continue to have questions. This way she can answer those questions and then Becky can just be done with this situation. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. This was such a pleasant surprise from Becky. Will she get on a live stream with Destiny, or maybe she'll do a video of her own? Let me know what you guys think, and I will of course catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye guys.